Hi guys, welcome back to another of my videos. This one today is a client's request and it's the smoked neon nails, and we'll also be changing the shape of the nails from a tapered square to the coffin shape. So I always start by pushing back the cuticles and then I'll go in with my e-file and remove the colour. I use a ceramic nail drill bit for this because the ceramic bits, they don't create heat as much as the carbide ones do. You can see when I'm using the e-file that I actually leave a small amount of the gel polish on. I don't really like to use the e-file over a client's natural nail, so I always leave that little bit and then I go in with the hand file and buff in the rest of the nail. So now that they're all buffed in and I've changed the shape, I'm going to start my acrylic application, and I'm using Glitterbels and I'm using the Pink Opal. This is probably one of the acrylics that I would use the most. For clients that have a gel polish art, I always use Pink Opal underneath. And here I'm using the dehydrator and the acid-free primer. So you can see I've changed the shape of the nails to a coffin shape. I always prefer to do the coffin shapes when the nails are a little bit longer, but she was happy with this shape and that was all that mattered. When I'm doing infills with acrylic, I always make sure that I lift a bead big enough to replace the apex as well if it has been buffed out when I've been filing the nails. So you can see probably on the side view there that I have replaced the apex on most of the nails, but I do go in with the index finger here. You can see me looking to see what the apex is like, so I go in with another bead of acrylic just to build that apex up. So again, I did my usual filing routine, started with the sidewalls, then the free edge, and finish off with a buffer. So now that all the filing has been done, it's time to get the colour on. And I'm using OPI's Black Onyx, and that's going to be the base colour for the smoke effect. I'm not going to show the rest of the putting on the colour in the video. So I went ahead and did 2 coats of the Black Onyx and cured them for, I actually cured them for 60 seconds in an LED lamp. Because black is so dense, I think sometimes you have to cure it for a little bit longer. And then I went ahead and applied a matte top coat, because when I'm doing any sort of art on the nails, I prefer to work on a matte surface. So I'm going in here with just a white nail art gel, and to create the smoke effect, I'm adding acetone to the gel, and then I'll cure that just for 5 seconds, just to sort of set the gel, because I still need a little bit of a tacky layer to add the neon pigments. And the nail art gel that I'm using, it when it's fully cured, it's tack free, so I don't want it to fully cure, because I need that tacky layer. Sorry, I'm a little bit raspy today. I think I'm coming down with a bit of the cold, but as usual, nothing will stop me doing nails and uploading my videos. Now that I've all the white gel applied and done the smoke effect, I'm going to go ahead and apply the neon pigments. And to do this, I'm just using a shadow applicator, an eyeshadow applicator, and I'm just pressing the pigment onto the white area. And when I've done all that, I'll blend them all together and then apply my top coat. I'm just giving the fingers a little wipe over there just to make sure there's none of the neon pigment on her skin, and then I'll apply some cuticle oil just to replenish any of the moisture that I took out when I was dehydrating and working on the area, and then we'll see the finished set. So I hope you've liked them. My client absolutely loved them, and if you haven't already subscribed, why not subscribe? And if you hit the little notification bell, you won't miss any of my other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.